Now today we are going to discuss an advanced accounting, valuation of shares, and first before entering into that we will discuss about the theory. Under theory, first meaning of shares. What is the meaning of share? That we will discuss. Sir, meaning of the share in the sense the capital of joint stock company is divided into number of small parts. Number of small parts means we have a capital. That capital is going to divide into number of parts. That parts, each such part is called as share. So such parts are there, no? That such parts are comes under each share is called as the shares. In other words, the share is a part of capital. In other words, we will discuss that a share is a part of capital of joint stock company. And joint stock company, the people are purchasing, selling of shares are many reasons. They are going to purchase as well as sales. There are different types of reasons are there. With the help of the reasons only, they are going to purchasing and selling of shares. And some purchasing shares are invested to surplus. Surplus means profits. Profits are money which can easily to be converted into cash. So sometimes I don't have the cash, but I have the shares. So I sold it into the market and I immediately converted to the cash. And whenever the need arises, means whenever they need, they can arise the amount. And some purchases of shares as source of income to the form of dividends. So sometimes they are going to have the amount, but they are converted to the dividends. And there is one more category of person who have purchasing and selling of shares is an speculation purpose. Speculation purpose means transaction purpose. They are going to purchasing and selling of shares. And one more category is all categories of persons are interested to know in the value of shares. Because of the value of share only, they treated the company situation of the company. Next, the term value of shares. So there are different terms of values of shares are there. Under that, first one is an face value, second one is an market value, third one is an intensive value, fourth one is an yield value. There are four types of values are there. With the four types of values only we will discuss. And in here, in this video, just we will discuss the small theoretical part. But if you discuss in the textbook, they are briefly described that and how many types and how many methods of calculation of each equity share value, that we will discuss briefly. If you have to read once in the textbook, that is more than enough, and you don't need to concentrate about the briefly about the theoretical task. But coming to the point of short problems. So now today, brief, just we have to give an introduction of the theory. After completion of theoretical task, I will start the short problems. Another short problems. First problem is an valuation of shares and according to the net asset basis. So this is a method which way we are going to calculate the amount available to the each equity shareholder. So this first of all we will take the assets. Assets means goodwill, fixed assets, current assets, minus outstanding liabilities, 10% debentures, current liabilities and cartage. These all are available in the question only. From the question we will take and we will insert on here. After that completion of this preferential share. Now in this problem they are not given the preferential share value. If they give the preferential share value, we will write it on here. So after that on here, actually the formula is A minus B minus C is equal to this one. Amount available to the each shareholder. So after completion of that, how many equity shares are available? Actually, we have that completely 5 lakh shares, but under that only 10% shares are we are taken. So number of equity shares are 50,000 only. So 50,000 shares, we have one more formula to calculate the each equity share value. So each equity share value is 11.4. How will we get this 11.4 means we have a formula intensive value of per share is amount available for equity share divided by number of equity shares are 5,70,000. 5,70,000 will take from here. Amount available to the each equity shareholder to 5,70,000 divided by 50,000. Now it is 11.4. It is a each equity share value. Our intensive value of per share is equal to 11.4. After completion of this, tomorrow we will discuss the second and third short problem.